Hi there and welcome to today's Throwback Thursday where myself and Pirate Pete are talking all about best friends. How can you make your customer your best friend forever? Because let's be honest, that's a great way to get them to buy from you. Keep watching to find out more. I'm going to be talking about how to become your customer's best friend forever. I think this is an amazing opportunity for you to think about how you become a trusted advisor with your customer. Hi, Bev. Yeah, sorry, I came and went a couple of times there. It's a hotel connection, you know what it's like. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Victoria Fleming and my business is Buzztastic. I am a sales trainer and consultant. And the first thing I'm going to be talking about is how to start to build trusted advisor status with your customers, which sounds really fancy-ass, doesn't it? It does. Tell me, it sounds fancy-ass. We're not going to do fancy-ass. We're going to do easy. And as always, we have the lovely Pirate Pete. He was on the little thing, but I can't keep him there now. We are going to set, great topic, thank you, Jan. We are going to set Pirate Pete for 10 minutes. Premature censoring. It's obviously a thing. Yeah, lots of love, Pirate Pete. I know. Right, so Pirate Pete's going to keep us time. Can I get him in shot as well? I think it's a no. I think it's me or Pirate Pete. Don't tell me you want to see him instead, all right? So, the first thing I want to touch on is, what the heck is a trusted advisor? And you know what? You hear a lot of things on in business books and stuff like that about gaining trusted advisor status with a customer and why it's an amazing thing. So, the first thing is I want to tackle what it is and why it's great and actually when it's great. So, becoming a trusted advisor is all about getting to a point where you're really embedded in a customer's business. This gives you the opportunity to become a one-stop shop. It means that you're the first port of call for any business, not necessarily just in your area either. It means that you get to advise and be privy to stuff which is going on within that organisation that maybe a normal consultant or someone working with that business wouldn't know. Hello. It also means that you almost become one of them. You become considered part of that organisation. Now, that is hell turkey, madam. Not sure. Hello from Turkey. Yeah, we'll take it as that. So the first thing is, why is it an amazing thing? It's an amazing thing because it means you're so embedded in the business, you get a first shot for any business. It means that you really understand what's going on, so you can deliver an amazing service, like because you get them. And the third thing about it is it gives you an opportunity to actually work with some fantastic people because you get to really sort of gel with them. From Istanbul. Fantastic. We have international people with us today. Welcome to Istanbul. So, absolutely going with Trusted Advisor is a fantastic thing. But, and here is my but, you need to decide who out of your customer list you want to gain that status with. Because in real life, in most businesses can only actually get that embedded and get that kind of status with 2 or 3 businesses. And the reason for that is to do that takes time. It takes effort and it takes continual investment. So it's completely worth it, but choose very wisely. Choose who you want to have that status with and actually actively pursue it. So you've decided, you've looked at your customer base and you've thought, you know what, these are the 2 or 3 customers that I want to embed within. I want to spend significant time working with. And I see a great relationship both for myself and with that business actually being really fruitful for both of us. So once you've made that decision, you need to start to think how that's going to happen. So how are we going to become that customer's best friend forever? Because essentially that's all that Trusted Advisor status is. It's just becoming their best friend forever. So the first thing is really, really easy. Do an amazing job. Hi there. Got a lot of people jumping in and out. Is it because I'm in Ireland? You're seeing the new tag? Is that what it is? So the first thing is you need to do an amazing job, because if you get in the door and you don't do a great job, guess what? You're going to be in and out the door in any case. So the first thing is get in the door, do an amazing job at whatever you do. Hello, Mr. B. Yeah, more people joining. Hi, Danny, as well. Oh, quite a few people dropping in today. So that's the first thing. And that might sound very glib. And you might think, well, look, you know what? I do a great job for all my clients. And I'm absolutely sure you do. But this is the kind of job where there's no slips. You over-deliver. You go above and beyond. You don't deliver at deadline, you deliver a week early. You follow up really quickly. That whole service level is just ramped up a little bit. And that's actually the second part of becoming a trusted advisor. You need to be really responsive, like really responsive. If that customer is messaging you, sending you a text message, this happens with some of my customers. If they're sending me a text message at 6 o'clock about something that is important in their business, I'm looking to respond to that as quickly as I can, because you know what? It's a hot topic right this second. In, sort of a week, in a day, that may no longer be a hot topic, and I may have lost the opportunity to add value. So being super responsive is totally important. The other thing around that is, when I'm saying go above and beyond, that's not just on the business front, it's also a bit on the personal front as well. Because actually, as we know, sales and so many things, it's about relationships. It's about actually thinking, right, well, how do I actually build that relationship? And some of that's really easy stuff, It's thinking about, well, what's important to that person. It's remembering, business occasions, like, if they're up for an award, it's sending them a card that says good luck. If they secure a big deal, it's, putting a bottle of wine in the post to say, oh, well done, I saw you got that deal. It's about actually thinking about what can I do to proactively further both the business and the personal relationship. So it is both sides there. And I think part of that as well is thinking about added value in their business, because doing all the personal stuff is absolutely great, but you also ultimately need to think about being a trusted advisor within their business. And that's important because you can have a great personal relationship with someone. Hi Rick, I'm great, thanks. I'm in Dublin, sunny Dublin. So I think that's really important, because sometimes we get very wrapped up with building a personal relationship with a manager or a director. But actually what we're not doing is becoming embedded within the business. So we need to think about wider individuals in the business. Who else are the stakeholders? Who else are you involved with? And how do you add value in those different areas of the business? So for me, I work very heavily in the sales area, as you guys know. So I'm quite often working in people's sales area, which is great. That's fantastic. But there are sometimes that I see opportunities in other areas of their business, maybe in their marketing area or in their technical support area. And you know what? At that point in time, I'm going to think about how I can add value. It might not be my specialist area, but it might be an area I can say, look, I couldn't help but notice X, Y, Z. And I found this great article that the tech manager might be interested in, or I've seen this great course that they might enjoy going on, or actually I've got a colleague who can support you with that. And that last point is a really significant thing when you're a trusted advisor, because you actually get to the point where you can make amazing recommendations for other products, services, actually other people within your network as well. So, you can bring in other people within your network to do a fantastic job. Now, trust me, with these customers, you've got to make a good recommendation. It's got to be your gold plate recommendation. It's got to be someone who you know is going to do an amazing job. So you need to be super clear on that, because actually making a poor recommendation with someone you're so embedded with, oh, thanks for the hearts, and with someone you're so embedded with can really damage your relationship. Because like so many things, trusted advisor status, trust is the big part here. So it's about building and maintaining that trust. It's about being involved with those customers. Advising is about advising and recommendation. So, to gain that status, that's the sort of stuff that you need to do. So just to recap, we have talked about a few key points, and I've got one last thing on that. So we've talked about doing a great job. We've talked about making great recommendations, building personal relationships, building business relationships, and adding value. There is one last thing that you need to do if you really want to be a trusted advisor, and you need to do the difficult thing. And that is, don't know what to say for that. Hi guys, yeah, I work for myself. I am my boss, I'm a wonderful boss. My business is buzztastic. You have to do the difficult thing, and the difficult thing is to, for example, say, actually, you know what, I'm not the person for that job. I can make a recommendation. Actually, you know what? I'd love to do that business with you, but that's not going to give you the result that you're looking for. It's about saying no. So it's about saying no. And actually, the other thing is, it's sometimes about giving a difficult piece of feedback, because sometimes you can see something which is going to make a difference to a business, but actually nobody wants to say it. Maybe it's the MD's pet project. Maybe it's something that is something brand new and which actually you can see could ultimately be successful, but there's an individual stopping that success. It's really difficult to say. If you really want to become that trusted advisor, then you need to step up and say that difficult thing. And you know what? It's really tough. It's really tough. So you've got to think about how you actually prepare for that and do it in the most appropriate manner as possible. And if you've got the great relationships and you've got the trust, then you're going to be situated so you can actually do that. But actually supporting your customer in that way with the difficult stuff, with the hard stuff, with the stuff that nobody else will, is what will really elevate you to that trusted advisor status. So of all the things that we've talked about, once you've got that relationship and once you're nurturing that relationship, you can really add value by doing that. Oh! It's therapy. Okay, so actually that was perfect timing for once. Thanks to the hearts. Thanks to the heart. Pete, they love you. They love you. He loves your love. So, okay. Sambering. Yeah, samba like a pirate. So, totally lost the track there. Totally lost the plot. So that was actually perfect timing, because that was everything I had to say. So if you want to go out and become your customer's best friend forever, you need to think about making great recommendations, adding value, building personal relationships, building business relationships. It's actually saying the difficult thing, it's doing the difficult thing, and it's adding odds of value in a really fast, timely way. Are you excited about all your new friends? I'm super pleased to hear it. So if you've enjoyed this video, remember to hit the subscribe button, ding that bell, and until next time, be salestastic.